In this video, we're going to demonstrate some new features in the HoudiniESQ from Microsoft Word plugin. You should have Microsoft Word closed before you install the plugin. What you see here, we have a dialog box. You should be familiar with this. This is where we actually put in the URL for our server that we want to attach to. Enter your login name, password, and your iris password. Now keep in mind that the iris password is for document access, and this is you can equate this to your key used for file cabinets. You'd only share that file cabinet key with employees you want to have access to documents. The reason there's two logins when it comes to documents is because documents contain some of the most sensitive information. Now what I'm bringing your attention to is the top menu, the Houdini ribbon, which is broken up into Documents, Template, Merge, and Settings. Okay. Use Document area to open and close your Microsoft Word documents that are checked into Houdini. You can open documents locally and then check them into Houdini. As an example, we'll go ahead and look up a matter here. Type a few characters. Let me go ahead and check an actual sample matter we have here. We see you have two documents there on the Documents tab. So instead of double clicking and opening a file from within Houdini, you can just do it right from within Word. For example, I'm going to look up sample. You'll see those two documents will appear when I select the matter. There we are. I'll select one. There we go. This one has an image in it. I'm going to go ahead and remove the image and add some basic text. I'm going to go back to the HoudiniESQ ribbon and just save. I get a little dialog. I can select the document type. You'll see that matter is already selected for me. I'm going to add a little memo there. Now I can optionally make this event, the composition of this document or editing of this document, billable. I can select a type of event or task I'm going to perform and set my duration in minutes. Let's go ahead and do one and go ahead and make it a PDF and set it for 30 minutes. Okay. The private checkbox is if I want to share it with, I don't want to share this document with my colleagues. I just mark it private and it won't be available to me. I'm going to go ahead and click Save. Now what Houdini's done is check that document to that matter, and it will appear underneath the Document tab of the selected matter, as you can see here. And there's the PDF we generated. We open the PDF, there we go. Okay. Now the only reason I would use a PDF is for a final document. If I wanted to continue to hone that document, of course, I can go ahead and make it a Word doc file. Let's look at the calendar and see that event that was actually created when that 30 minutes I created there. As you can see here, it's 5:52 p.m. The document, you'll see on the subject and memo, document preparation, doc manager, PDF. 30 minutes at $75, and it's billable. Of course, you get to choose what's billable and what's not. And in this case, we actually added some time, so it's a billable event. So let's look at some other things on the new plugin here. That's basic functionality, checking in, checking out documents in Houdini. What's new is using any Word document as a template in Houdini. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the template area. In this release, we could turn any document into a template that Houdini can use both within Houdini and the Houdini desktop interface used in the browser, or from within Word. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open a simple template. It's just a sample Docx file. I'm going to go ahead and add a merge column. So we'll go ahead and select an area on the document. We'll go back to our HoudiniESQ ribbon, select Insert Field. We get a little dialog, and our dialog is broken up into categories and fields. The categories, whether we want to do matter, event, organization, staff, or system type variables, contact variables, for example. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select matter as our category, which will give me all the fields for matters. You notice that some of these fields have asterisks in them. The asterisks are in fact custom fields that were added by the user. I'm going to select the matter ref and just click Insert Field. Now you notice that Houdini tokens are a little different than the ones used in merge tokens by Microsoft. And that's because you can use both without conflict in the document. So we'll go ahead and just save the template. We'll get a little dialog. Just going to add a little memo. This is good for explaining to other staff members what exactly this template's for. Click Save there. Now, Houdini knows that this is now a template. It's stored in the templates directory in Houdini's repository. But let's go ahead and merge, actually use this document and actually do a data merge real quick. Now, typically you would select your template. In this case, we're going to select the same template we're currently using. Okay? And we're going to select the matter we want to use as a driver for the data merge. So when we're going to select sample again, and click Generate Document. And what happens in Word is we get the template document and the data merge as one final document. So you can see here. Okay, the matter ref has been inserted into the document. Now keep in mind we're using a very simple example here, just for clarity's sake. Let's go back to Houdini. And we'll go to the practice ribbon, open the dashboard, open up sample versus sample. And if we look, we have the sample versus sample form.x file. And that's all there is to using any Word document as a template in HoudiniESQ. Thank you for joining me.